hello, everyone. Happy Monday. What a way to get started with our Monday Mojo, going back to where it all starts checklist. That's right. Where is your mojo? Get your mojo, keeping your mojo, and being happy. Don't let it run away. You got to lasso it in. That's right. So, we are going to talk about, do you know where your mojo is? That's the question. Do you have it? Have you let it run away, far away, or just a little bit away? You've got to squeeze it in, lasso it in. You've got to get it back. You've got to keep it. You got to be proud of it. You got to nurture it. And you're saying, but how do I do that? How do I stay happy? Okay, let me give you some pointers. When you have an issue that comes up, which you will, and you probably have several times, because let's just face it, life throws us curveballs, things that we don't expect. So let's look at that. So if something happens, just know that someone else is having something even worse happening. And someone that would trade your issues for theirs. Something of similarity. Find something that says, I'm okay. It will be okay. I will figure this out. We will figure this out. You know what? We are going to sit down and we are going to think about this before we make final decisions. And we're going to think more positive of it. Okay, it happened, but we kind of knew it was going to happen. So we're kind of prepared for it, even though it's the worst time. Just know there's no great time for disasters or for the refrigerator to break, which might be a disaster to you. But, for someone that is in the hospital, it really isn't a disaster. I'm not saying be happy about it, but just be thankful for what you do have. And that's part of mojo. And when something good does happen, good, small or big, give yourself a big hug. Pat on the back. Give your favorite person a pat on the back. Give them a hug. Whatever it is that your mojo's about. We all should have mojo. We need to get rid of so much drama and sadness in our lives because it's not good for our minds, body, or soul. Cut the toxic. That's right. I heard that at an event that we had last week. Cut the toxic from your life. So that's a little bit about, do you have your mojo? Do you know where your mojo is? If you have let your mojo get away from you, let's pull it back in and let's smile. Smile, practice it, smile. Sometimes I'm talking and I forget to smile, but we all need to smile. I have him on my desk to remind me, smile. So let's find the smile. We all have it. Be thankful. Have gratitude. Know that, whatever it is, you're going to figure it out. It may be sad right now, but tomorrow will be a better day. Next week will be a better week. Just know that. Before we dive in any more about mojo, it goes right along with it. We are having a fundraiser. We are just a little bit over halfway done. So jump on now because this is huge. Go to bit.ly/The Veterans Ranch. Make sure that you capitalize the T, the V, and the R, because every time you purchase something from Home Sweet Home Treasures using this link, we are donating 40% of every purchase to the Veterans Ranch. And you say, okay, what's the Veterans Ranch? What's the big deal? Oh my goodness. When I found out what this couple was doing, They put together a program for the veterans and their families. They get to go out to the horse ranches and they get to groom the horses, take care of the horses, talk to the horses. They can make a day out of it, maybe a weekend out of it, whatever they need to try to help their mental health. We so many times forget about the mental health. We take care of the broken arms and fingers and toes and legs, and we take care of our tummy aches and our hearts. And that's all great. But we have to take care of our mental health. Our brain needs help also. Our our minds. We need to be able to overcome the obstacles. And sometimes we need help doing that. People that suffer with pain and PTSD and maybe mental blocks and maybe anxiety, whatever it is, it's the veterans and their families. So this is a great way to shop for things that you're already wanting to shop for. You're saving money, and Home Sweet Home Treasures is giving 40% of every purchase, including our gift cards. That is phenomenal, folks. And we have so many holidays upon us: Mother's Day, graduations, birthdays, weddings. Father's Day will be here before we know it. Baby showers, so many things. Get those gift cards if nothing else. And we'll give 40%. So if you buy $100 gift card, guess what? The Veterans Ranch is going to get $40 of that gift card. Woo! So you have a gift. You're giving a $100 gift card to your friend for their wedding, and the Veterans Ranch is getting $40. So how much more can we do? That is phenomenal. Or buy something that you're already wanting to buy if we have it. We have name brands. We have things with tag, like new, vintage, hard to find items. And we have a little bit of everything. So if you find something you want, buy it now, because it may not be there tomorrow. Remember that. All right, let's move right on along with our Mojo. And what a way to start our Mojo out with such a huge fundraiser for such a great cause. So we talked about you have to grab that Mojo no matter how far it's gotten away from you. Grab a hold of it. If you have it, give it a big hug. Grab your Mojo and hold on tight. You never know what today brings, or tomorrow, or the next day. So hang on to it tight. Don't let it go. Keep reinforcing that smile. You know what? Smiling is free. It costs nothing. Share it with someone. If you're pumping your gas and you notice someone's having a bad day at the next gas pump, and they're looking sad and they're kicking the tire, and the kids are screaming, just look over. Give them a big smile. I guarantee you they're going to smile back. It may be a little smile, but it may be a big smile. But no matter what, it will be a smile. And you know what? It might be exactly what that other person's needing to help get their Mojo back, to help them get their mindsets right. Because you know what? You have your mindset right, and you're starting out the Mojo. I chose Monday Mojo for a reason. I like to make people happy. I like to share the news. I like to share how to do it. And also, Monday is a great day to get your week set up to be the best week possible. Organize yourself. Make sure you have everything on the calendar. Make sure you talk to all the family members and you know what they're doing. Make sure you get all the children's schedule on your calendar so that you don't have overlapping. And if you do have overlapping, then you have time to try to pull in some help. Your spouse, an older sibling, a neighbor, someone else on the ball team, someone else at the school, another relative, whoever that you depend on to help you when you have an overlap. Don't stress about it, just take care of it. So many times we get stressed out about it and then we forget, oh, I got to still take care of it. Well, now you stressed yourself and you have to take care of it. So eliminate the stress and just take care of it. So get your mojo ready on Mondays. That's what I always say. Think about feeling good, get a hot shower or get in the tub or go take a walk, work in the garden, work in the flower beds, whatever it is for you to get relaxed, feel good, get your mind set, get it clear, and then get your week going. Make sure everything is set up so that if something doesn't work out just the way you have planned, it's okay. You can fix it because it's one thing instead of 9 others. All right. So, again, I always pick Monday. Get your mojo set for the week. Have a schedule for each and every day. And every time you complete that one task, reward yourself. Well done, LaDonna. Woo! One thing down. I got all the bills paid. I've got all the kids at school. My spouse is off to work. I've already taken the mail to the mailbox. I've already taken the dogs for a walk. Each time, pat yourself on the back or just give yourself a big hug. Whatever it is that makes you feel good. Maybe you want an extra cup of coffee. Maybe you want a glass of wine after dinner. Just reward yourself, no matter how small it is, because, hey, you tackled something on your schedule. You tackled something on your to-do list, on your honey to-do list, on your calendar, whatever it is. Back in the day before Google Calendar and all of these calendars online, we used to have a big giant calendar on the wall. And I used a marker of different color if it was me or if it was Daddy or if it was Misty or it was Christy. And then that's how I did our schedules. And then sometimes, we had to split up because softball practice was in one town and then gymnastics is in this town and we have to be all at the same time. Well, Dad and I couldn't be at the same time. So we would split up. If he was out of town working, and back then he did a lot of training in San Francisco, so he would be away from home for several weeks sometimes. So I would have to ask a parent to help, a friend to help, so that I could get, baby A to her place and baby B to her place and meet everyone in the middle and make sure there's dinner and snacks. And I worked. So, it can be done, but just get that schedule. It was always on that calendar. Mark and I, even the girls, when they got a little older, knew, okay, Mom's picking me up, Dad's taking me. Mom's not going to be able to be at this one, but Dad's going to be there. Oh, no, Dad's out of town this week. So, so-and-so's mom's going to help. So I had it all on that schedule. I even had their school clothes on a rod. I had Mark put a bottom rod in their closets. And every Sunday or Monday, I would put everything in there, several different outfits, shoes that match, hair bows, socks, whatever. They got to pick anything on that rod. Nothing on the top because those things weren't ready. These things were ready. I already had the calendar back then we did a calendar for our meals. That way we knew, okay, we're going to have to eat out this night or, we're going to do this. We're going to have a crock pot, whatever it was. I had it scheduled. That way I bought the groceries we needed. Everything was on schedule. Now, did everything go perfect? Absolutely not. Things did happen, but it was 1 or 2 things instead of 9 or 10 things. So, and especially when Mark was traveling and wasn't able to help, or there was a child sick, and God forbid if I got sick because I don't know. I guess I would have had to just keep going. But anyway, get a schedule. It's so much easier now because Guess what? Google Calendar. And I mean, there's so many different calendars that you can pick and put on there. Spreadsheets, Google Sheets. There's so many things. So just however it's good for you, find what's good for you. But a schedule will make a huge difference in your life. So get your mojo set for the week today on Monday. That way it'll go all the way through the week, the weekend, and we start again on Monday. And then you reflect back to last week and say, oh, I wished I would have, done the laundry a little bit earlier, or I would have went to the grocery store a little earlier, or I would have made the list a little bit tighter where I made sure I had everything. So no more going to the store during the week. Whatever it is, reflect back and then make it even better the next week. And, again, expect the best journey for the week, but just know in the back of your mind, there may be a little glitch that you have to fix, and it's okay. Pat yourself on the back, no matter how small the task was. Walking the dog, getting yourself to work on time, or just a big old hug. Sometimes I just want to hug me. So do that. It makes you feel good. And breathe in and hold it and out. Do that at least 3 times. You will feel so much better. I promise you. All right, just a couple of reminders before I let you go. On April the 25th is my next Selling on the Spot Marketplace event. April 25th at 10 a.m. Central Time. That's 11 o'clock Eastern Time. And you know what? It's amazing how many things that you will learn with your business. I don't care what kind of business you are in. It does not matter how small or how big. You need to be at my next Selling on the Spot Marketplace. What date is it? April the 25th. What time is it? 10 a.m. Central Time. Put it on your calendars. Let's connect. Let's get together so you know what to expect. I'll give you the link. You'll go on, you'll reserve your spot, and you'll have a great time. You'll make great connections, and you will build your business. People are all there for the same reason, to support each other, to sell something, to buy something, to connect, to book an appointment, to sell a seat to an event, to something. We're all there for the same reasons. All right. And then next, we do have Mother's Day coming up. We cannot forget that. So what's your favorite Mother's Day recipe? Let's build that virtual recipe book up some more. It is becoming phenomenal. And it's free on our website at homesweethometreasures.net. That's right, .net. You will go there, and then you'll see a tab that says Virtual Recipes. Click that, and the entire book will come up. And look and see what recipes that you may enjoy that you don't already have, or maybe there's a different way to create it or make it, or different ingredients to put in there. There's so many things we have, from drinks to appetizers, salads, entrees, desserts, so many yummy recipes. And the best thing about it, it's all from our supporters, our friends, our viewers. And that makes it very special. It's not from strangers. And remember, through all of the holidays coming up, we make it so easy for you. Grab one of our gift cards. That's right. Grab one of our gift cards. Our gift cards are virtual. You will receive it in an email. The good thing about it, if you lose your email, you forget about it, guess what? It doesn't expire, and it does not go into the landfill. That's right, because every time a plastic card, a credit card, an ATM card, a debit card, any kind of little card, it's going to take at least 200 years, maybe even 500 years depending on what it's made of, to decompose back into our earth. And you know what Home Sweet Home Treasure's motto is? We want to save the landfills one day at a time. Just saving our landfills is such a great admiration. See, I don't even want to say that word. It makes my heart tickle, to reduce, reuse, recycle, upcycle, just saving our earth one landfill at a time. Let's do it. Let's do it together. Think about what you're throwing out. Think about what you can recycle instead of throwing it in the garbage. But back to our gift cards. Mother's Day, graduations, weddings, birthdays, baby shower, office gifts, prize giveaways, incentives, corporate, promotional, wedding, and Father's Day. Don't forget, all of these days are coming up upon us. Just grab a gift card. Grab a gift card. All right. Just so that we don't forget, going out, I want to remind you of just a few things, but the most important thing is be kind to one another, be kind to our children, and nurture them along the way. Really think about those words. Here we go. I'll be right back. All right, everyone. I hope you had a great day, or night, I should say, and I hope you learned a lot about Mojo, how to get your mojo back, give yourself those rewards.